Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are all here. We're doing a pick a card today, and the question, are they cheating? Bum, bum, bum. So we're going to take a look and see what the cards can tell us. I certainly hope they're not cheating, because there's nothing worse than a cheater. So let's find out what we've got going on. Here I have 3 decks set out and an oracle deck. My oracle deck is the Messenger Oracle. And then I have the Tarot de la Nuit. I have the Zombie Tarot. And I have the Tarot of the Haunted House. So what I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle, and then I will be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will put timestamps in the description. That way you can jump around and fast forward as you need to. And before we get started, I would like to invite you to go ahead and hit subscribe. If you like videos like these and you want to have some fun, please make sure to join the family. All right, friends, with that all being said, let's get started. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, are they cheating? See where your attention is drawn, and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's find out what's going on. Are they cheating? All right, let's take a look at our oracle card first. See the signs. Ooh, well, we can tell by the way that sounds that that's sounding like there's some signs that you need to be paying attention to. Now, are those signs that they're cheating, or is it signs that they are not cheating? You know, there's evidence to disprove a theory you have in your mind, if that's your theory, that they're cheating. So let's take a look at the cards, but this is definitely talking about having your eyes wide open. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a look. All right, so are they cheating? Well, I can see where you might think they are. You know, you're very much wanting this to be a harmonious connection. Obviously, nobody wants to be cheated on, so of course that's not something that you are hoping for, of course. But, you know, you are very much still, the love is still alive, the connection is still alive. This again talks about really paying attention to details and kind of, again, seeing the signs, paying attention to things that also might disprove your theory. Your theory is they might be cheating, right? Well, let's see what we've got. We're definitely looking at a situation where you are very much into this person still. You feel like you've gotten ahead because you maybe been through a lot of things, or you've had a lot of good times, or made a lot of close connections, events like that. But yet you're still kind of watching for it. It's almost like you're sort of seeking it out, like you're expecting them to be cheating. So therefore, you're trying to find evidence of them cheating. But we have good news. I don't think they are cheating. I don't think they are. We've got our star card, our world card, and our magician card. These are all majors, and so they are strong messages coming in. This shows me that this person is actually into you. I mean, they must be not showing that at this time, or else you wouldn't be thinking these things or wondering these things. But that's why this is here. You need to pay attention to see the signs that are contrary to the negative expectation you have. Does that make sense? The negative expectation you have is that they are cheating. You need to look for the signs that they're not cheating, because what I'm seeing here is that they're not. We've got our magician card, again, the star in the world, which is showing me as a combo wanting to create something with you. The star is identifying you as the person that this person wants to create something with. The creation card here is the magician. If you're into the law of attraction, this is the manifestation card. So wanting to manifest something, and seeing you, again, the star is about seeing things, being hopeful about things, looking for the good in things, but it's also a recognition card. It talks about, being recognized, like that. That's the card that says you're being identified as the person. So it's not only that they want these dreams to come true as a happy relationship, they specifically want it to be you. We've got the world here too. This is our wishes card. This is a really good card when we're doing relationship readings, really good for long-term relationships. This is definitely looking like it might be in your mind. You might be looking for signs to prove your theory that they're cheating, but I definitely think that this is in your own mind. You are setting up your own problem by expecting it to come, right? So when we expect things, we unintentionally or inadvertently are looking for evidence to prove our theory correct. So, depending on how you're looking at things, you might see it one way and with that mindset, but when you have the positive mindset, you might see things very differently. So this reading is providing really solid advice, saying stop looking for trouble. That doesn't mean not to be aware or to recognize red flags when they are there, but don't walk into things expecting it. You still have feelings, even if right now you're angry or you're feeling confused. You definitely still have feelings here. And this person is definitely hoping to create things with you. Long-term relationships is what this card comes up for. So I think it is safe to say that likely your person is not cheating. So let's get an outcome card. I always like to pull an outcome card just to get a little more information. This is the cut card. This is the middle of the deck. So we're going to see what the energy of the outcome is. Ready? Go. King of Cups. Yeah, your person isn't cheating. King of Cups. This is a court card, and court cards most often represent a personality type. And our King of Cups doesn't have to be a male. So if it's male, female, it's gender neutral. King of Cups, though, being a king, typically has a little bit more masculine energy than a queen, which would have more feminine. But it could be, gender neutral here. Anyway, this card pops up for a personality who is still very much in a relationship, love, kind of, really wants to kind of live and surround themselves in that love energy. But this is somebody who doesn't like to be criticized. Maybe this person that you're talking about is pulling back because maybe you're coming at them with critical things like, how come you did that? Are you cheating on me? Or implying that, something they did was wrong and stuff like that. And their MO, the way they approach things is to kind of pull back and just let it pass. They don't like to be criticized. They don't like to be told that, they might be doing something wrong. So their MO is to sort of pull back. that might be giving you, in your mind, more evidence. Oh, see, he or she is pulling back. That's another sign. No, if you really look at it, it's probably more of a sign that they're just feeling like, boy, I can't do anything right. If you're coming at them asking this, sometimes you might not even be straight out asking them a question like, hey, are you cheating? But they can pick up on that stuff. If you're thinking that, you might be giving away some clues that they're reading as well, So, use your best judgment, of course, listen to your intuition, but at the same time, don't create your own self-fulfilling prophecy. Don't look for trouble when it's not there. And your person might be picking up on some of these things and pulling back because of it, which then gives you the false impression that something's wrong. Do you see? Ooh, pile one. What do you think? Does this make sense? Ooh, I'm dying to hear what you think about this. Please drop a comment. Let me know. I love interacting with everyone. And as I mentioned before, please hit subscribe before you head out. I never want you to miss out on a video, and I'd love to have you in the family. All right, friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Let's find out. Are they cheating? Let's see what we can see. Let's look at our oracle card first. Embrace the dark. Ooh, sometimes, the dark, that implies something kind of evil or something, scary or something. And that's not always true. Embracing the dark, that would mean, kind of disconnecting and embracing that calm. It might be accepting of things that might have been scary to you in the past and allowing them not to be fearful anymore or be making you fearful anymore because you've accepted them and now you're no longer afraid. You know what I mean? So, ooh, let's see how that pulls in. Let's see what our cards are. Okay, I can see where this is bothering you. I can definitely see where this is bothering you. Obviously, you wouldn't ask the question if you maybe weren't suspicious or having something kind of, on your mind about it. I do think that there is something going on. There are a lot of worries and doubts here on both sides of the equation. I think your person is also feeling this a little bit. I don't know if they're necessarily thinking that you're cheating too, but your question about whether they're cheating, I don't see a cheating card. So there's like not an actual, I don't think there's an actual cheating going on, but I do think that you guys might be having some trouble. I think you guys are pulling back from each other. I do think that your person does want to try to get things back on track and, make sure that everything is back on track. I don't even know how else I can say that. I have the 9 of Swords here and we have the 5 of Cups here. This is showing disappointment. This is showing worry. This is showing anxiety on both sides of the equation. You're wanting to fix this. You're wanting to fix this, but it seems that you might be holding back some of this. Are you having good interactions with this person still? Because people can pick up on that. Even when you step back a little bit, people pick up something's wrong, or something's just not right. And I think your person is picking that up from you as well as you picking it up from them. Embrace the dark sometimes means that, everything is not always rainbows and flowers and sunshine. Embrace the dark means also thinking, sometimes your relationship goes in a down slump, an up slump, down slump, an up slump. So you have to be ready to embrace the times that aren't necessarily flowers and unicorns. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think you guys need to communicate clearly. Communication is always important. But I've also got Pentacles here. Pentacles is showing me with the 7 and the 4 that you two maybe need to be spending a little more time together to try to work this out. You guys are both in your own head. I think you are both concerned that something might be wrong. Yeah, very, very much. But again, I do think that this person that you're asking about wants to get things back on track. We have our King of Wands here. The King of Wands is very much a person who wants everything running smoothly and wants to be helping to maybe create that balance and create that harmony and things like that. Maybe that's why you're kind of feeling like you are pulling back. Maybe this person seems more dominant in the relationship than you do. And that's where you're getting, you know, this feeling like, what are they doing? They are somehow in charge. Well, just so you know, being a submissive and being a dominant person, I'm not talking sexual preferences and stuff like that, of course, but I am talking about in a relationship, we need to be equal partners. What you want is just as important as what he or she wants, and vice versa. Obviously, that's common sense, but it's also easy to kind of fall out of those things when dark moments happen. We question things, we assume the worst, we get confused, we, you know, again, assuming the worst. Just because there's a dip right now does not necessarily mean somebody is cheating. I do not see any cheating cards here. And I do see kind of like a disharmony on both sides. So your person is also feeling this right now. All right. So we're going to get an outcome card. This is the middle of the deck. So this is the energy of the outcome. And we're going to get a little more information this way. Ready? Go. Exactly what I said. Oh my gosh. Ace of Swords. See, this is it. The truth is everything is fine and you need to communicate. The Ace of Swords is about a new truth. It's about new communication. You guys need to work out whatever it is that's kind of creeping in here. And you need to be able to say, it's all right for somebody not to be all in it. And again, that unicorns and rainbows, flowers flying from the sky, it can't be like that all the time. And it's not fair to expect somebody to be like that all the time. That's just not realistic, right? So it's okay. And the way you're going to kind of put all this, you know, to rest, or at least get it on a manageable thing for you, is you need to have some communication. You need to have some truth. You need to speak your truth. You might even need to say, hey, I don't know what's going on. Let's talk about it. It makes me feel insecure. I was worried. Are you interested in somebody else? You know, yada, yada, yada. So that communication, though, is important. And this card is suggesting that this needs to come from you. You need to make this effort to communicate and get things back on track. And you have to know that things are not always flowers and unicorns, right? Oh my goodness. Wow. Pile 2. This was some real solid advice. What do you think? Leave me a comment. I would love to hear what you think. And I'm always enjoying hearing, you know, how these readings resonate and so forth. So please let me know. And I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Are they cheating? Let us see what we can see. All right, we're going to take a look at our oracle card first. Show that you care. Okay, wow. Well, that one's not hard to interpret, right? Show that you care. We kind of know what that means. But we do need to see what the rest of the cards are, because it does pull in. Off on the surface, though, this would seem that you perhaps need to maybe give some expression of feelings. Maybe your person isn't feeling that you're interested in them anymore, or as affectionate as you at one time were. Let's find out, though, because it also could be calling for some other things, and we need to see what these are to really get a firm understanding of what it is. So let's see. Oh boy, we've got some good stuff going on. We got some good stuff. Yeah. Okay, you definitely need to extend, well, I was going to say extend the olive branch. That's not the right saying. You need to be able to extend your love, extend your feelings, meaning show that you care, show that your feelings are there. Here we go. We've got long-term relationship card here with this is the World, and this is our wishes fulfilled card. This is a very good card that pops up when we're talking about long-term relationships. This is something that is also good paired here with our Lovers card. This is a wonderful combination, but we've got some change coming here. This is confusing. We've got change. This is our Tower card. So this means we've got a big change here. There's been a disruption of some sort. I'm wondering if the disruption is making your person somehow they don't feel that you care about them anymore, or they're not getting what they need in terms of affection, something like that. The reason I also know this is because here we are seeing all kinds of things where this person wants to have this happy family kind of completion feeling. They are very much wanting things to move forward. They want to continue to have an exciting, thriving relationship. This person is, though, not often willing to put in that emotional connection themselves. I don't know. Are you feeling that from your person? Are you feeling that they seem distant? Is that why you may be asking the question? This person is feeling like you are needing to show more that you care. Now, I don't know if this is a physical affection kind of thing or an emotional affection or both, but whatever it is, and I don't know what's the best answer or not. Maybe if this person is asking you to do things you're not comfortable with, or express yourself in ways that are not natural to you, or something like that, well, that's something you have to think about and be like, all right, am I willing to, do more or do whatever? But that's what's going on. This person is wanting to see more that you care, wanting you to make more of an effort in whatever area that is, physical, emotional, or both. And, they're still wanting to move forward. They are still definitely thinking that things are going to they have the chance to move forward. But again, I think your person is just not really that interested in putting forth more effort. Is that a problem? Maybe. Do they not put forth an effort anyway? And you're feeling like, hey, man, you got to put more effort in. And they're going, hey, I don't want to. Well, then that's probably another problem, But I can definitely see why see that you are upset about it. But I'm going to tell you, honey, the cards are not showing me any kind of cheating right now. I don't see any cheating, but I do see that there is a disconnect. And that is potentially what is making you ask this question. I do see again that your person is very happy to let things move forward and would like them to move forward. But again, I don't think that they are really that willing to put in more effort. They are afraid of getting criticized. They do not want to be wrong, and they kind of want to sit back. This is a person who wants somebody else to bestow that shower of feelings and things like that, but maybe they don't reciprocate. So this is a balance act for you. I mean, is this a little much? Is this person being like, all right, man, come on, you're being ridiculous. I show you tons of attention. How much more can I show you? Well, then that's a decision that you have to make. I think that's the disconnect, though. Feeling like that person, feeling like they just need more attention from you in some way. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at our cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. So this will show us a little bit more information or give us a kind of a sum up. Ready? Go. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is the problem. You're also not following through on things. I think that, with our our King of Cups, this is very much feelings. I think you're feeling like I have already shown you and I am waiting for you to show me. So now I'm going to step back. This is you both doing the same exact thing. You're saying the same exact thing. You're saying, I want to move forward. I want to change, but I want you to show me more emotion. And this person saying, I want you to show me more emotion. And you both need to just kind of come together in the middle and show that you care. I don't think any physical cheating is happening at this time, but I can see why you feel that might be happening, especially if you feel like, hey, man, I'm doing everything I can. How do you not see that I care? Maybe you're just bumping heads because you're just different, not sure. And that's something that you need to decide if it's worth it, if you have it in you, or if it makes sense, or if it's fair and right to, give more. But I see, again, that you're both just thinking the same thing. You both want more attention in some way. Now, again, like I said earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be physical, romantic kind of attention, but I do think, as you can see by this card, that this would not hurt things. Wouldn't hurt to get a little more exciting or physical in showing, demonstrating your caring, emotional connection in a physical way. I think that's what your person is wanting. Your person wants a little bit more stepping it up in the romance department. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's something you're willing to do, because I see here with our Queen of Pentacles, court cards most often represent personality types. So I'm going to say here that the Queen, being our outcome card especially, says, you know what, I've given as much as I can and I'm not giving any more. So I think we've got a stubborn person here, and then we've got somebody who's just unwilling and maybe even lazy in a sense. Like, I'm not going to show you because I've already done what I can, and now it's up to you to show me. Now, that balancing act is what you have to ask yourself. Is that something I'm interested in entertaining? If it is, showing you care is going to help move the needle for you. Ooh, pile 3. This was some solid advice, and how interesting it seems that you're both feeling the same way. And again, I don't know if your person is actually asking if you're actually cheating, but they are definitely feeling, you know, that you need to show some more caring, as well as you thinking he or she needs to show more caring. So interesting. Ooh, write a comment. I would love to hear what you think. Please let me know. I love interacting with you. And before you head out, I'd like to invite you to hit subscribe. I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.